So very common question that we get, people would like a roadmap. And I always say, I wish I could hand you a roadmap that says, on day 1, this is going to happen. On day 10, this is going to happen. What we have is a general framework, generalizations, sort of stereotypes for the disease. And the way I talk about it with new families is that you are an N of 1. We compare you to you over the course of this disease. And we look at your history and we'll follow you for a while, get to know you, and figure out the pattern of your disease process. That's why you're coming to us. That's why we follow you every 3 to 4 months on average, so that we're able to pick up on any perceptible change so that we can stay a step ahead and let you know what we need to start planning for. We don't want you to get too far ahead, because there may be things that we don't need to address for a long time, if not ever. And then there may be things that you don't realize are changing that we pick up in clinic. So I always tell families, we're going to take it one step at a time. We do talk about big picture, things that may come down the road that people would either mentally, physically, or financially need to plan for. Personality types can be very different too. A person who is a planner and wants the details is going to want a lot more specific information than somebody who just says, I only want to know what I need to know right now. And that's where working with your care team is so important, and having those folks behind you are so important, because that's where our expertise comes in. We'll kind of assess your personality and how you like to learn and how you like to confront adversity and challenge. And then we sort of find the best fit approach. So, it's not one size fits all in terms of next steps. We kind of let our families guide how much or little information they would like to have, but we caution people not to get too far ahead. You want to focus on today, the joys of today, what problems can we solve today. We know the big picture things, we talk about them from time to time, but we don't perseverate on them, because you will miss the opportunities of today. So much of ALS is about the lack of control, most of that being physical. You don't have control over how this disease is affecting your body. And some people do better with that lack of control than others. And one of the ways that we can empower patients, one is to educate them about the disease itself, about the options that they have for care, about how they want to approach their disease in terms of interventions they may or may not want. The hallmark of that is education. The support that you need in order to make those decisions is another factor. Giving families the opportunity to say, you're in the driver's seat. You let us know what information you need in order to make those decisions, and we will help you address and move forward in this disease in the way that you feel like you want to, knowing that you can change it at any time. But you are a part of our care team just as much as the neurologist is, or any one of the members of our team. You play an essential role, and we are all kind of following your lead. Clearly, we'll provide all the guidance and support that we can to the best of our ability, but ultimately you are the leading voice on that care team. So we start with that premise, and then give people the education, the materials, the resources to go about the disease in the way that they feel is best for them.